Hey everybody, this is Dan. Yeah, I'm down by the river, and this is straight from my heart. We are in the days of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, one day after Pesach, or Passover. And I was just reading today the amount of rockets and missiles and sirens that went off in Israel that both Iran as well as Hezbollah in the north launched during the Jewish holiday Seder of Passover. So I'm going to encourage you today to pray for a variety of things. First of all, for the peace of Jerusalem. I would ask also that you would pray for our friends in Israel that are under this, what seems to be a never-ending war. I know I'm pretty war weary, and I'm thousands of miles away, and I'm just getting social media, friends sending me things. I can't imagine what it would be like living there. So please pray for the protection of our friends in Israel, as well as the innocents, those that are innocent in Iran. God gets no pleasure out of the death of anyone. So just pray for the innocents in Iran. Pray for wisdom for our leaders, for both Bibi Netanyahu as well as Donald Trump. As I was thinking about this, I can only imagine that very first Passover, when the children of Israel were huddled in their homes right before the angel of death came, just the emotions of it all. It seems like it's very similar to what's going on even here today. And so I want to remind you of the meaning of that blood over the doorpost of your homes, so that the angel of death could pass over. We know that Jesus is our perfect Passover lamb. And we know because of his sacrifice that the angel of death has no power over us, that Christ has a victory over death. And because of his blood, we can have forgiveness and eternal life. I'm reminded of what it must have been like for Jesus when he was making his way into Jerusalem on his donkey, in a sense, the Palm Sunday event that took place. You know, Josephus tells us that there were over 200,000 sheep that would be slaughtered during Passover. And on that day that Jesus went in, the inspection and the sacrifices that took place in the temple, no doubt that blood would have ran down the drainage system through the Kidron Valley. It would have been what Jesus would have crossed over on his way to Gethsemane. The blood of the lambs. But that blood of those lambs could not take away sin. But Jesus can take away our sin. Our prayer for Israel, of course, is that they would all come to know Yeshua, Jesus, as their Messiah. So please, pray daily. Pray for Israel. Pray for the innocents in Iran. Pray for wisdom for the leaders. And pray that this war would be over soon. God bless you, and shalom. Again, Dan, down by the river, and straight from my heart.